Your Country 1039 KGRT. Got to be one of my favorites from this past year, Sam Hunt and Outskirts.
Time now for your question of the day. Brought to you by the Farmers and Crafts Markets of Las Cruces. Fresh produce, bread, meat, honey, food trucks, handmade art, music, and more. Every Saturday and Wednesday, 8:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. downtown Las Cruces.
That's right. It is time for our question of the day, brought to you by the Farmers and Crafts Market of Las Cruces. And don't forget that this Saturday, the Farmers and Crafts Market turns into a holiday wonderland. That's right. It is a great time for a Christmas market this Saturday. Hundreds of local vendors, handcrafted gifts, delicious seasonal treats, and Santa and Mrs. Claus will both be at the market. Maybe you can get a picture with them right there. Show it off to the kids. Get some bread that way. But come celebrate local and spread holiday cheer at the Farmers and Crafts Market of Las Cruces downtown. Proudly sponsored by New Center Credit Union. And you can have a whole lot of fun. And I believe Jackie might be out there this weekend as well, early that morning. So, Farmers and Crafts Market, do a little shopping. Enjoy yourself before you get to the actual Christmas day. But speaking of Christmas, some people would rather just do away with it all. That's right. They would actually just ditch the usual Christmas traditions and just go away on vacation instead. But, what do you think of that idea? Are you tempted to ditch Christmas and go anywhere? Maybe a warm beach, maybe a cold mountain. Or if you think that ditching Christmas is a good idea, yeah. Are you a Grinch or something like that? Are you a Scrooge by chance to avoid all those Christmas traditions, gatherings, partings, and all the shopping fun? Well, let's be honest. At some point in time, you're just like, okay, I'm done, right? Well, my question for you today is, if you actually did decide to ditch Christmas, where would you go? Would you hit the beach? Would you hit the mountains? Would you just go way out in the woods and relax for a little bit, right? I don't know, whatever you'd like to do. If you actually did have to ditch Christmas, where would you go? For the longest time, I would say that I would head over to a beach because Christmas on the beach would be awesome. You know how hard it is to walk in sand right there, and it's humid? So maybe not the beach, okay? But maybe just somewhere where it's nice and quiet, like one of those, small little towns that you find in all those Hallmark Christmas specials. Maybe I can get a meet cute. I don't know. But, if you actually had to ditch Christmas, where would you go? Quite honestly, I don't think I would ditch Christmas. But if I could go anywhere, probably just go hang out in a small town, in a small place, maybe get a cabin in the woods or something like that and enjoy Christmas there. Or not enjoy Christmas there. I don't know. But once again, our question of the day, if you actually ditched Christmas, where would you like to go? Let me know your answers. Call them in, text them in. We'll get those messages. And, of course, leave your comments down below because we are live on our social media pages. Our question of the day brought to you by the Farmers and Crafts Market of Las Cruces. And there you go. Yeah, I'm not saying that we should ditch Christmas or get rid of the traditions and all that stuff like that, because I love Christmas. Hot chocolate, the blinking lights on the trees, all the luminarias that are up around town, all that stuff. It is just a good feeling. You get filled with the holiday spirit, but sometimes you could use a break. Sometimes, you'd like to go somewhere that would be pretty cool and get away from all of the hubbub and the bustle of all the Christmas stuff that's going on. So where would you go? Would you like maybe Christmas Day on a beach somewhere, just getting in the water a little bit, or laying down on a hammock on the beach, or just chilling like that? That would be pretty cool. Or perhaps, Christmas up in the mountains. You're going to get some snow, right? Guaranteed white Christmas. Maybe a little skiing, or just maybe sitting down there with a cup of hot chocolate, enjoying nature right there. Yeah, I don't know. It could go either way for me. Maybe going out to the big city. I don't know about that one. But, where would you go if you did have to ditch Christmas, or if you wanted to, if you actually did it, What plans would you make? What are the alternate plans that you would do? Let me know your answers by calling them in or texting them in at 575-523-KGRT. That's 575-523-5478. And, of course, you can always leave your comments down below as we are live here. And while we're waiting for a few answers, let's go ahead and take a look at what's going on in and around the world. You may have heard in my sports report that Patrick Mahomes' season is over, and it's not just because they are mathematically eliminated from the playoffs. No, he actually tore his ACL yesterday during a game of the Los Angeles Chargers. Now, nobody wishes for an injury or anything else like that or wishes Patrick Mahomes bad, and I am sorry that he tore his ACL. But, he's had it good for a while. Give somebody else a chance. Even, they're still out, so I'm not being mean to Patrick. I'm not. MSC Cruises recently banned smart glasses, including Ray-Ban Meta glasses, in public areas. For privacy reasons, they want their guests to not have the risk of having their devices confiscated. So make sure you leave them at home. And they are prioritizing passenger privacy, for those that want to keep a perhaps a cruise, private, that kind of thing. I'm not gonna speculate. Also, a German man named Hans-Jörg von Gemmengagen-Horgenberg. I hope I said that right. He's going viral because he has 1.2 million miles on his 2014 Tesla Model S. His secret to success includes driving in short bursts, taking frequent breaks, and only charging the battery when it reaches 20%. Hornberg also has a Tesla Roadster with 300,000 miles on it. That's amazing. I did not know the batteries would last that long, so color me impressed, Elon. And Hollywood box office weekend results. Zootopia back at number 1, and Five Nights at Freddy at number 2. Wicked for Good, number 3. Durandar, I think I said that right. That is number 4. And Now You See Me, Now You Don't, coming in at number 5. And Jujutsu Kaisen just out of the top 5 there. And even the re-release of Dr. Seuss's How the Grinch Stole Christmas, that came in at about number 8 on the list. Not too bad. But once again, we are looking for answers for our question of the day today. Everybody loves the joy, the holiday spirit, everything that is Christmas, right? The lights, the trees, all of the presents and wrapping and shopping and people about, the hustle. Okay, maybe we don't all love it that much. But if you had to ditch Christmas, if you just had to say, I am not doing this year, I'm headed out, I'm on vacation, where would you go? Yeah, if you actually ditched Christmas this year, where would you go? Let me know your answers for our question of the day. Call them in, text them in, leave your comments below. Your question of the day is brought to you by the Farmers and Crafts Market of Las Cruces. Don't forget, it's turning into a holiday market this weekend. Jackie going to be broadcasting live out there as well. And, of course, just thanks to the Farmers and Crafts Market for helping us out with our question of the day for the past year. Ooh, maybe we'll do it again next year.